Okay, got my morning coffee in me. I'm getting ready to cook me some breakfast. Eggs and corned beef hash. Little man's awake, been outside, done his business, but I want to show you the beautiful view I have when I wake up in the morning from this camp spot right here. Check this out. Walking out my door, that's what I see. Now tell me that ain't something to see. I want to see every day. Look at that. Camp spots are pretty well spread out, and leaves are turning. I mean, it is so pretty. Got me a load of camp wood yesterday, burned up quite a bit of it last night, but isn't that pretty? I mean, look the way the sun hits those trees right there. That's pretty cool, I would say. It's about 43 degrees. It ain't too cold. I mean, actually it's pretty pleasant. I can walk around in a short sleeve shirt and do just fine, but get ready to go back in the camper and cook me up some breakfast. Get something going, get motivated for the day. Had my cup of coffee, so let's get it going. Okay, as you can see, I'm a big electric skillet man. They're so easy to cook with, and they don't make that big of a mess, so that's basically what I'm going to do. And you can see over here, got the heater running, trying to get little man to come inside, but he's being mule-headed about it. Might have to call him a few times, but I finally got him in, but I got him a new bedding, new blanket, so he's pretty happy to go. That's the electrical cord to the heater, but he's my little sweet boy. He just lays over there. I don't let him get on the bed during the day because I have my allergies against him, so I got it blocked off with that piece of plastic cutting board, but it seems to be working. Okay, well, I got the corned beef hash cooking and got my coffee. That's why I got the swivel table, because it gives me more counter space. I can sit there and eat. I can put the plates over there when I'm cooking. It gives me so much more space to do things with, and it was worth the money I spent to get it. Don't that look good? Gotta admit it does. And then got the corned beef hash over here, but that's my morning breakfast, and it looks good to me. How many pups you know get served breakfast every morning? Eggs and corned beef hash. You gotta say that's one spoiled little puppy right there. But that's him. My eating little, sniffing little man. That's my baby right there. Ain't that right, little man? He's busy eating now. That's all he's concerned about is eating. Found this little path through the woods, so me and little man are checking it out. Come on here, little man. Come on. Come on, baby. Little man, you're not listening. Come on, let's go check it out. Pretty cool, huh? Nice. Trying to get Mulehead to come on and come with me. Little turd takes his time. Hey, little man, come on, baby. Come on. Down the path, I see where it ended up with. We're at the dam and the playground, and I guess this is where the fishermen fish at, but get close to the water over there and see what we can see. Okay, you got people down here fishing, but I guess that's a dam right there. And as you can see, might be a little chilly, but they're down here fishing. But you got a pavilion for cookouts, you got a campground, and of course they got a fish cleaning house, or whatever you want to call it, where you can go and clean your fish. But pretty nice campground overall. I mean, they all have dams. If they're CEO campgrounds, they got dams. Opening in the woods, this is where it came to, but so we went down to the river and checked it out. Got a few people down there fishing. A couple I met this morning, yesterday, were down there fishing. Chuck and his wife Linda, they have a 19-footer. I'm gonna check that out later on today. Going back to camp now. Gonna kick back and enjoy until I get with Chuck and Linda and do a video on their 19-footer. But this is the way I came down, so this is the way I go back. And it's a beautiful day, not too cold, but I'd say it's probably in the 50s. I'm not really sure, but it's really pretty down here. I mean, beautiful state, really is. There goes my little man. Always sniffing, always up to something. He's a camping little fool right there now. There's my little man. There's my little man. You gotta say, this is pretty. Leaves are turning, but this is a path back to camp, and of course, you got my little squirrely right there, sniffing as usual. But we're headed back to camp. Okay, you got your camp host, but as you can see, I mean, they're not real private, but they are pretty well spread out. I mean, it's a very nice campground for what you're paying. And if you look way up there real closely, you'll see a 19-foot Scamp that belonged to Chuck and his wife Linda, and I'm going to shoot a video on that later on today. But for now, we just headed back to camp. Me and my little man. Old Snippy. Come on, little man, let's go back. Come on, little man. He don't listen worth poop to me. There's my sweet campsite. I love that wood. $25, and it filled up the back of my car for that wood, and that is a deal. I spend more money on firewood than I do on my campsites.